Speaking about the failures of our education system, do you see these new polls? Democrats favoring socialism. Look at it. I mean, this is like, I mean, are we, did they, I took a little note here on my show prep thingy. You see this? I said, I didn't really, I thought, how do I add to this conversation so I'm not just boring you with regurgitating old news? Because this has come out quite a bit. So their poll was recently released that a large swath of Democrats are now favoring socialism. Do you know what, there it is. Do you know what socialism is? Do you understand? I mean, if you don't, why did you answer the question number one? And if you do you understand you are sanctioning a system responsible for hundreds of millions of deaths via starvation, torture, imprisonment, labor camps? Do you understand that? Socialism is not what's going on in Denmark. Oh, gosh. You know what, Alex, I hate to put you on the spot, but I put up a thing last week with Denise, an article, I think it's Investors Business Daily, where there's this misperception out there that these Nordic Scandinavian countries are socialist. They are not. There's an article I gave to Denise, a headline about how the Prime Minister of Denmark is tired of his country being called socialist. If you could find that, you'd be worth like $1 million to me. Actually, I don't have $1 million to give you, but I'll ask someone at NRATV to give you a raise. I don't know if it'll be $1 million. Maybe we'll get a few bucks out of him. But Investors Business Daily, the Prime Minister of Denmark is tired of his country being slurred by being called socialist. So let me be clear on this. If you're a Democrat who prefers socialism to capitalism, here are a few options for you. You're really dumb and naive. You're actually dangerous because you're recommending a system and supporting a system that's been responsible for the brutal deaths of hundreds of millions of people. Or you just simply don't understand what you're talking about at all because you think Nordic countries are socialist. Socialism is the government control of the means of production. It is a government planned and controlled economy. That is not what's going on in Scandinavian countries. They are big government nanny states that have excessive levels of taxation in many cases. There's no question about that. They are not socialist countries. You don't know what you're talking about. You are spouting nonsense. You need to crack a book sometimes and learn yourself something.